Okay, true story. True story time. Okay, so look, I just checked in at this hotel in Buckhead yesterday, and I'm at a Red Roof. Obviously trying to avoid pet fees, right? Which you need to do, and which I've known to do. Because it's weird. Prior to getting the dog, I said I never stayed at another 2-star hotel. But anyways, I have the dog. That's what it's been, trying to avoid all that fees before you know the day or two for him is another night. Okay. So I checked in this hotel yesterday, the Red Roof. I check in the Red Roof, and when I first check in, I have my curtain open. Yeah, he was just gonna run over me, and it was 2 white males that were freaking out about it. Okay, they could tell something was compromising them. So they were passing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I know exactly. See, this is the way I thought, and the map told me to go another way. I knew I could get here this way. I just didn't know it was Cheshire Publix. Anyways, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Plus the one, the larger white guy, not of any particular nationality, because the other one was like Arabic descent, but like the larger one that was happened to be in a motherfucking town when I seen him later outside. He was actually looking inside the room window. So that took place first. After him, it was 2, 3. Black males, okay? And the reason I say 2 or 3 is because, like, I couldn't identify the third one, okay? Like, I think the third one might have been the second one dressed in something different, okay? And what they were doing were these black males were knocking on the door. The one guy, the middle guy, he knocked on the window and was apologetic. Okay, the other guy, he knocked on the door twice, like once when the curtain was open, and then the next time he did it was at 1 a.m. A little before 1 a.m. And that's when I called the desk. And I told him, I said, I got random guys knocking at my hotel room door. She said, I'll have security run a check. Like pretty much walk around, see what was going on. I don't even think that hotel got security, okay? And that was my issue with it, all right? And I gave her a description. I said he got on a brown coat and some black pants or whatever, because all I could see was the back of him. And each time, so look, in this order. The first time I said, hey, don't knock on this room, don't knock on this door no more, or whatever. And he was like, oh, my bad, twin. And I closed the door, like, while he was like a ways down, like he was probably 5 or 6 rooms down. Oh, my bad, twin. I had the wrong room number. Closed the door. But he stayed there long enough for my dog to go off. The curtain was open. Second time, other guy, I said, hey, man, don't knock on this door no more. And he was like, okay. Like, I just didn't know type thing. Older guy. And then the other one was that young chick. Young skinny pat wearing nigga, little faggot bitch. Okay? And again, this time at night, I said, hey, I told you not to knock on this door no more. Or whatever. But like, and this is the crazy part, the feds are going on and on and on about how, oh, he knew she was naked, he saw she was naked, so he tried to take advantage. He seen that he had to be running to be that far away from the door, but as soon as he heard the door open, he just slowed down and started walking, type thing, okay? And I'm like, bitch, it's a dog in here. I have him catch your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that made me want to be like in clothes all night so I could catch this nigga. Well, like I said, the desk claimed they had this security. I don't even think they got walking the floors or whatever. So about 4 a.m. me and the dog go out. Feds complaining about how he compromised all their ops, or that they say he compromised their op, and they also said I compromised their op for calling the desk on him. Okay. Look, there's, you know how like I told you in the beginning, like how there could be like 3 or 4 different perspectives that make up a whole perspective on over social media. So like I said, you would have like, you know, the 4 forms of social media that I use. And then you also have like journal entries and stuff like that where there would be more details and you would need all that to know what was going on. It was that kind of thing, because I wrote more there that I'm not going to say here.